everybody, welcome back to the Tommy Trials. Thomas here. So, we are back in For the King. This is certainly not about the 5th time that I've tried to record this video, so I don't know why you would be thinking such a crazy thing. But the brink of chaos, good king... I can't talk. Good King Bronner has been slain. The once peaceful kingdom of Fahrul is being corrupted by wild chaos energy and ravaged by monsters and bandits. The grieving King Rosamond has called for Fahrul's ordinary citizens to search the land for the king's murderer and the source of the chaos energy. The tale now begins in the Guardian Forest, where there have been rumors of suspicious activity and sinister strangers in the woods. 3 would-be heroes meet in Orton to begin their quest. So, Rosamond says to us, first the wizard Vexor vanishes, then my own husband was slain in his place. You may be the last hope of Fahrul. Seagal Hildebrandt. In Woodsmoke, you will be told how to best aid our efforts. Your quest has begun. Strive against the chaos, lest our realm be consumed by it. So we've got to get to Woodsmoke, talk to Hildebrandt. Go to Woodsmoke, talk to Hildebrandt. Real quick, before I forget to do this, let's turn VSync on. There we go. Hello. Now we're at a solid 60 frames per second now. So, for whatever reason, we already know that my graphics card is not working properly. I was in the hospital and everything else, and so I wasn't able to get it fixed yet. One of these days I will, but my graphics card kept crashing in the loading menu when I was picking out my people, so I couldn't explain why we chose who we chose. So real quick, we were taking Nathaniel, Homer, and Rogar. So Nathaniel is a scholar. As you can see, he's got the intelligence, he's got an adequate amount of awareness, some talent, some speed. Everyone has the same luck right now, but his vitality and his strength leave us wanting. He's not a frontline fighter, per se. He's not that big tough guy. That would be Rogar. He's got the strength, he's got the vitality, he just doesn't have the intelligence. He has an adequate amount of awareness if we wanted to give him a weapon that requires such. Not a whole bunch of talent, not a whole lot of speed. He's our muscle. And then we're taking Homer, who's kind of a mix. He's got speed, he's got awareness, he's got some vitality, not a whole lot of strength, and not a whole lot of intelligence. Kind of a round group. I almost brought a busker instead of a woodcutter, but I think this is our way to go. Let's just kind of wander up this way, kind of see if we can't avoid things. I have stumbled upon an alluring pool. I can't talk, I'm sorry. Discover multiple alluring pools to instantly travel between them. Neato. Look, a little camp. Cropped up. What are you? Beastman Warlock camps. Let's go ahead and send Homer up with Nathaniel. You may be thinking, shouldn't Homer be the scholar? And to that I say, nonsense. So, there's honestly a lot of strategy to this game that at the beginning I didn't realize. I didn't realize how important these stats are. Depending on the weapon, depending on what you're carrying around. Everyone's got Tinder pouch right now. Faru Mule. Drinking this mysterious concoction will temporarily boost your strength. Side effects may include lethargy and fatigue. So hermit grass. Oh, so we all kind of wander out with different things now. We all wander out with God's beard, but it's not all completely the same. That came in an update at some point. I mean, I want to get to the Glittering Mines. These sanctums give us special abilities, but they also are kind of like important to... kind of like important. My millennial roots are showing through. They are important simply because if somebody dies in a fight, the sanctum crumbles and they come back to life, which is important because it's not like we have a whole bunch of lives. I say, who has the worst evasion? Because it's going to give us 5 evasion. I say that we send Rogar up. I think I can run through the Glittering Mines without running through the Glittering Mines, if that makes sense. I think that I can. I'm going to try to avoid all fights and get 2 wood smoke. Oh, it's a nice day. Get 2 wood smoke. Oh! I have found Lucky's Vault, home of Ferragus the Mad. Defeat the scourge within before it awakes on the timeline, or be prepared to suffer its effects. Let's go ahead and end the turn there. I don't really want to. I'm getting pretty good rolls for movement. It's a nice day, so we're going to get 2 more movement. Not going to complain about that. So we've got everything's turn-based. If you haven't watched my other videos, this is how this game works. You're on this overall map. You can interact with the enemies and engage in combat to where you'll be taken to the turn-based combat map. You will take care of the fight, and then you'll come back to this map. Super simple, very similar to some of those RPG games and whatnot. There, I think all 3 of us can take on this Timberwolf. It's 3 of us against the Timberwolf, so let's just fight it. Alright, so this is how the combat works. Very simple, very luck-ish based, very similar in some ways to the game we all know and love, which is XCOM. I have an 83% chance per slot to get what I need to get. So tunk tunk tunk. Whereas if he had armor, I have a 40% chance to get that perfect, which is all 3 of those, which is what I need to get the ignore armor. Otherwise, it's not going to ignore the armor. So that's the difference between the snipe shot and the normal shot. We're just going to take a shot. We're going to get all of them, so we'll get the maximum damage from the hit. He's now going to strike our toughest dude, Rogar, who's not going to appreciate it very much. So now we have the option to surge, which there is a 57% chance that he will ignore the resistance of the enemy. Now again, this wolf doesn't have resistance, and this wolf does not have any armor. Once we reach the armor and resistance stats, we'll talk more about them here, but let's just see what he can do. He's going to get a perfect no more wolf. We loot the fallen corpse and find. He had 4 gold. I don't want to know where he had 4 gold. Let's have Nathaniel collect that. We will collect the golden root. So the golden root restores focus. We've not had to use any focus yet. Not complaining. We could do 2v1. It's just a beast man. I think we can win a 2v1 fight here. So let's take the shot. Gonna get the full shot. That's nice. Which means there's a chance I can kill him. We're gonna get it. There we go. So these early level easy fights, not gonna complain. I have decided that we're probably gonna make Nathaniel. Actually, probably should have Homer collect our gold, shouldn't we? Because he's got the more move points, so he can get to people quicker, more quickly. I can talk. All right. So Hildebrandt says, "Always good to see new faces join the quest. I'm Hildebrandt, the Queen's agent overseeing things in the Guardian Forest. Things are bad here, really bad. All signs point to some evil folk hatching a plot underground. The deepest caves in the region are accessed through glittering mines, but they've recently been sealed with dark magic. My sources have spotted a strange contraption here in the Guardian Forest. Go investigate it. I think it's our best lead, so our quest objective is to solve the cult device in the Guardian Forest." So here, whenever we're in a town, we can use the market, we can look at the quest board, which we're going to do in a sec. We can also use the services, so we can stay at an inn, we can meditate, healer, blessing. Those are really important. Upgrading your pipe is also very nice, but you can see that the different things that we can get. Now, we don't need to. The only person that's hurting at all is Rogar, and I'm not going to spend any gold to help him right now. If we look here, the simple loot, and it shows you what is used. The stats tested is the talent, which obviously, if anyone's going to be using anything with talent, it's going to be Nathaniel. But we'll probably give him something like the knotted staff, or the dusty book, or the lightning staff. We could give a shield. Now here's the other trick to shields. You can only have a single-handed weapon if you're holding a shield. So you get evasion and armor, but you can lose other things too. We don't really have the money right now to do anything there, so we are just going to hobble back to that cult device a bit south. The cool thing is I think we get full heal from this. We do. So I'm going to send Rogar down heal. We're going to devote. We're going to get the full heal. We're going to get the extra evasion. He cannot be ambushed. That's very nice. Now, this can break, though. If Rogar dies in a fight, that will break. It'll bring Rogar back to life, but I'll lose the benefits of this monument. So wherever there is light, there is also shadow. Which is true. Fair point. So as you can see up here on the timeline, kind of gives you an idea of what's coming. We've got chaos, 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 and then eventually Mr. Lucky's going to wake up, which we don't want to happen because he steals things all the time. Incredibly annoying. So let's try and take out this Beastman Warrior. Looks like if we do that, then we're also going to have to go up against a crow down here. It's going to be not a hard fight. Everybody's level 0. Enemy level 0, but so are we. So we're on par. So as you can see, this Beastman Warrior, he has 2 armor. So if I hit him with this, the physical damage is 6. The armor is going to negate 2 of that. So the max damage that I can do if I get a perfect roll is going to be 4. If I do this, probably also going to be 4 unless I get the perfect to ignore the armor. So we are going to go ahead and see if we can't take out this crow. The crows take extra damage from arrows, it seems. And we're going to get it. We're going to get it. Now there are dodges and things of that nature. Now armor does nothing against magical damage. What does help with magical damage is this resistance down here. So it blocks the value of incoming magical damage. So if someone's attacking us with magic, we'd much prefer for them to go for Homer and Nathaniel before they go at Rogar, simply because I can negate 1 damage with them. So it's kind of the basic strategy that goes into these stats. So this Beastman Warrior is going to take a strike. Going to get a perfect hit. Ow. I was kind of hoping it wouldn't be perfect. So if you don't fill up all of your the stats that are tested, you just won't do that full damage that you could get. So we have 2 options. We can go with the chop, which is what we're going to go with because it's more likely to hit, but we can also do a power strike, but you can see how many times the stat is tested. So we're going to get it. So no more Beastman, no more Crow. Got some gold. Homer, you continue to be our gold guy. This tests talent. Nathaniel has the most talent, so Nathaniel will be the guy to go. And we'll also send him down to this weathered runestone. I have no reason. Let's just let him end the turn there. Now we're just gonna leave Rogar there for now. And we're gonna get a nice movement roll from him. We're gonna send him down because he has the highest chance to succeed. So if we don't use focus, he has roughly a 75% chance. It's pretty good. I like to be safe than sorry, so we're gonna make it very, very high. And this is what the focus does. You take your focus, and it essentially gives you a perfect roll for this slot that I'm going around right now. So now it only has to be tested 3 times because we get a guaranteed go, which is very, very handy, especially during battles. But I don't want 5 damage, and I don't want party damage either. We could... Oh, nope, we don't want to do that. Let me see if I can remember how to take away focus. Let's just leave. Because I can't remember. There's a way to take away focus. I like 75%. There's a 21% chance that he's going to take 5 damage. It's a risk I'm going to take to see if we can't save the focus. And we were good to go. So we didn't need to use it. So we can remove this chaos that's coming up. We can add a life. We don't need one. We can remove the scourge. There's 3 chaos before the scourge, and I think if we don't remove a chaos, that would be silly. So I'm going to get rid of a chaos that's coming up. Rosamond says the chaos is diminished. We have a chance. Hildebrandt tells us, good work. They'll think twice about leaving their junk in my forest. Looks like those purple-robed folk didn't appreciate us breaking their big toy. I'd say it's time we formally introduce ourselves. Best prepare for a good fight. So now we've got to go over and kill the Chaos Leader. And we still have 2 more moves left, so we're going to go down here. We're going to test our intelligence. We get XP. There's a 7% chance we lose XP. Not very likely. We're going to get 4 XP. Cool. Not going to complain about that. We're going to keep moving forward. So I'd say Nathaniel had a pretty good turn there. We could go down to the something unknown with Homer. I think we will. Drinking contest. Not great. We can end the turn and we don't have to do it. It's a test of vitality. There's a 67% chance that things will go fine. Not going to take the chance. I will send Rogar down to help out his friend and see if we can't win this drinking contest with someone a little more talented in these fields. So as you can see, 82% chance that we're going to win some gold. Highly improbable that we'll be poisoned. Hopefully we won't be poisoned. Here we go. 12 gold. Pipesmith. Okay, so you think something must be on fire until a pipe-smoking merchant steps smiling out of a cloud of smoke. Conveniently, we just won gold, and I think we will upgrade the pipe. When we upgrade our pipes, these herbs that we're carrying with us become more effective. So the god root, I think is what it's called, that gives us health, will give us more health. The herb that gives us focus will give us more focus. I think for 15, that's a pretty good price. At the town, it was 18 to upgrade our pipe, so we're getting a little bit of a discount. Let's go ahead and upgrade the pipe. I'm going to send Nathaniel here, and I'm going to stop him from going any further. He will take his extra move points, and he'll convert it over to some health, which is kind of nice. Because obviously, the rest of his crew is kind of far away. And we all know that Rogar's speed is not the best. So you may notice that these guys have got camps instead of just being a default enemy. That means that you're going to encounter 3 people. It's engaging combat with multiple enemies. So even though there's only 1 on the field that we can see, it's actually going to be 3. Nathaniel is going in with 6 less health than Max, but I think we do this. So we're going to be taking on Chaos Leader Camp. If you ambush him, my brain just broke. Ambush him, it's not going to be effective. And there's a high chance of failure anyways, so let's do it. Alright, so we have a Chaos Acolyte, 2 Acolytes, and a Chaos Leader. So again, we see some armor. This also means they're quest objectives. I think what we do is we see if we can't just take out one of his friends. We did get a good shot on that Acolyte. He's got an arrow in his chest. Rogar's bleeding. It's less than optimal. So, bleeding. Take large, infrequent damage. Not amazing. I think what we'll do is we'll try to do an area blast and just do 4 to everybody, which we didn't get, so we'll do 2 to everybody. Not the best ever. That's a fail. If it would have completely succeeded, it would have litten? Is that a word? It would have lit Mr. Rogar on fire. I'm going to try and remove Mr. Bleedy here. I'm not going to get a good roll, though. Not going to quite get him. That was a tough hit. Okay, this guy goes next. So let's just see if Homer can't move him from the equation. He can. There we go. This guy goes next. Let's see if we can't hit him with a solid surge, and we can. Get a 6 on him. That will give... dodge. That will give Rogar a nice chance at a kill here. He's going to get it. So, it is possible that they can dodge. Ow. Ow. There's the bleeding. Okay, let's see if we can't get a snipe shot. We cannot. He's just going to block it. The surge. It's going to get him. I'm just going to go for the chop. Some of it will be blocked by the armor, as you can tell, and the armor just saved his life. There we go. That hurt a little. We're okay. We got the key to the glittering mines. We got some more gold. Got a book of lore, which we can use to unlock stuff later. We got a battle staff, which we could give. So what do we get? We get thrust, stun, and wild swing. So we'll have to take a look at that. And we got a heavy bow, too. So the chaos has diminished. We have a chance. We have 1 less chaos again, which is good. Hildebrandt tells us, excellent, you've unlocked glittering mines. Go see what you can find in there, but be careful. I'm sure those shifty folk in robes were up to no good. Before we do anything else, I think it wise to head up to Woodsmoke and see if we can't stay at an inn. Let our guys heal a little. Yeah, that's a evil plant below us. Rogar. Keeping up, which is good, considering his speed is so much lower than everybody else's. Alright, let's send Nathaniel up to Woodsmoke. Look at the services. Real quick, let's see what the market's got. Traveling boots, armor and awareness, or armor and evasion, plus an awareness and speed. That'd be something we'd want to give to Homer, if anybody. We don't have anyone who's going to be able to take advantage of the cloth shoes. It does give 1 resistance, but it's not worth the 11 gold. Got a buckler and a shield, but no one-handed weapons to take advantage of those right now. So I have a shield with nothing to use. So we're just going to have him stay at the inn. He's going to regain a modest amount of HP and focus. He's not used his focus, but the HP could be helpful. He's going to heal all the way up. Homer, we are going to take you and just send you into Woodsmoke as well. Take a look at the market. Actually, real quick, when you're close to a town, you have the option to sell things as well. Let me see. Let me left shift this. So thrust is 13 maximum damage. Stun is single target stun, minus 5% accuracy. And wild swing, I think, hits everybody. Not sure about that. We've also got the heavy bow, which has shot, heavy draw, and safe distance, but I lose that ability to be able to essentially pierce the armor. So I get extra damage, 4 extra damage, and I do more damage, but I do lose the extra damage against flying, I lose the extra evasion and the snipe shot, so I'm going to simply sell this, and I'm going to sell this too, because I have no need for them right now. And then I'm going to go ahead, take a look at the quest board. We could reduce some chaos, could get some party HP, which would be handy, but I think what we're going to do is we're going to look up this. We have to kill a beast man in the Guardian Forest, and that's not going to be incredibly difficult. So the actual bounty is reward for any loyal citizen who can capture the beast man, dead or alive, wanted for the robbery of the town mayor's wine cellar. Wow. And he'll pop up here in a sec. All the way down there. Bless him. Okay, then we will go ahead and stay at the inn. I could upgrade my pipe for Homer. In fact, I think we might do that. Go ahead and do that. Since we've got the money, then we'll stay at the inn. For the 5 gold, go ahead and heal him up, get his focus back, although we haven't used his focus. We got just enough movement points to get Rogar in here too. He's going to stay at the inn with his friends. And we're going to be doing well where this is concerned. Alright, Nathaniel, let's go ahead and figure out what this is. So this is a roadside grave. We don't know what we get, but there's a high chance of it. It's testing his intelligence, which is very high, so let's get 12 XP. And a level up. Okay. So as you can see, once we level up, we get more health. Sometimes you get more focus. Let's go back in here. I think... Is there not something that would... Okay, there were boots for Homer, but nothing for you. The Dusty Book... Is the Dusty Book that gives us the option to have a Protect spell worth the 18 gold? Probably not. I'm probably going to spend what gold is left to get Homer the Traveling Boots for now. So let's leave and go south to complete this bounty real quick. Alright, let's bring Homer down. Not a whole lot to say. We kind of know the strategy that's in my brain at this point. We're going to complete this bounty to get the 30 extra gold, which is going to be very helpful because, as you can see, we're kind of broke at the moment. There also may be a bounty that we can pick up in Orton. I don't know if there is or not, but it is worth investigating just in case. Plus, navigating around may find us another alluring pool, which could be handy. Rogar got a nice run roll, which is very handy. And we are now at nighttime. So as you can see, at nighttime we have ghosts, which can curse you. We have bone tricksters, which are a pain in the rectal cavity as well. Let's go ahead and take on this beast man. So he's going to have probably 2 more beast men with him. So it says, to a beast man, a collection of human skulls is a powerful demonstration of status. Alright, so he has got a default beast man, which is the man we're after. He's got a warrior with him, and it looks like they've got a timber wolf as well. I say probably focus on the guy with less health. See if we can't eliminate him from the equation. We know he's gonna... Cool. So sometimes if you fail spells, they'll just whiff and nothing will happen. As you can see, we now do 1 extra damage with our magical attacks since Nathaniel leveled up. These 2 guys are going to go regardless. I can't hurt them. So let's see if we can't get a surge. If we get a perfect surge, it'll kill the Timberwolf. And we did. So it won't care. Ow. Do we have to stab Rogar every time? Maybe we should stab Rogar every time. Okay, so let's go with the higher probability of hitting. We're gonna get it. There's no dodge. Alright, no more Beast Man. Let's see if we can't snipe this fella. We can. Boom. Done and dusted. Easy peasy, rice and cheesy. So we did get the gold. We'll give it to Homer. Oh, and there's more gold. Let's give that to Homer too. A burnt tome. I'm glad we didn't buy the book. The burnt tome has a damage of 8, gives Fire Blast, Firestorm, and Smoke Screen, which I believe gives us extra evasion to the whole team, I think. Plus it gives him burn immunity and 25% extra damage against ice. So yes, we will give him the burnt tome. There we go. Let's go ahead and hop into Orton. Quest 4 down here. There is a reduce chaos. There's an item. So this is the glass sword. Here's the thing about glass weapons. They only test 1 time. They do a spectacularly large amount of damage, and you can carry a shield with them. Here's the trick. If you have something that can shatter, if you fail the test, the weapon's gone forever. As much as I want a glass sword, I'm probably going to pass and see about these 2. Help needed. A decent reward for any brave soul willing to retrieve the supply list from bustling shipyard and then hand deliver it to the old man residing next to Night Market. I don't know where these locations are yet, so we probably won't do that. We'll see if we can't find another beast man to take out. And we can. We can also get some XP by saying a tribute to this hero here. I have no interest in fighting that jelly cube down there. None at all. Okay, just found a dark cave. Mini dungeons are short, but cannot be escaped until they are cleared. A royal chest awaits those who survive. Oh. Let's not say we didn't get an extra HP back. I'd like to take the guy that has the extra damage against ice with us in a fight against a bone trickster who specializes in ice, if we can. Alright, this is not a fair fight. This bone trickster's pretty doomed. Let's take the shot. Not a great one. It's a dodge. Perfect. Thanks. Evade up, although it's only for 1 person. And it's only him. Okay, so it's not everybody. Let's do the fire blast. It's gonna light him on fire. Ow. But Mr. Rogar is frozen. Frozen. So what does frozen do for us? Receives 25% more damage from anyone with ice. Hopefully you can eliminate him from the equation, Rogar, and you can. There we go. Alright, so we're going to give the gold to our guy who's holding all the gold. Use this herb while traveling to become undetectable. Use it during combat to gain 25 evasion. Probably should give that to our... Well, we have 2 people with low evasion, but let's go ahead and give it to him for now. Because Homer has obviously more evasion than the rest of us. I'm going to send Homer there. I'm going to leave him there. I'm going to send Rogar down to try and grab this XP. So we get, I think we get 12 XP for this. So that will level him up, which is what we want. but he's not going to be able to make it there in a turn, which means we're going to have to just waste time, which I don't necessarily want to do, but leveling up Rogar will get him more health. And he's the only one that's still level 0 as well, so we're going to waste 2 perfectly good turns. We're going to tribute, get the level up. Oh, it did not give him all his health back. I guess I didn't know what I was talking about there. Got him some health, which is good. He's doing more damage now. Let's hit him. Hopefully get 30 more gold with this as well. Alright, so same thing. Same exact fight. We're going to approach it with the exact same strategy as the first one since it succeeded, and we're going to get a crit! How about that? Since I can't kill any of them, I'm going to use the Firestorm. Perhaps we can get some burning going on. Or 2 criticals and burning. Wow, my guys are delivering! Ow, and they're getting stabbed. And beaten. At least they're not bleeding, I guess. Let's do the chop to him. He's gonna get it. One less Beastman. He's gonna burn. Kill him, please, Homer. And we're good to go. So that's gonna get us 30 more gold. A boar spear. Obviously, the only person that has really good awareness is Homer, so we'll leave it with him. That actually gives us charge, armor pierce, and defensive stance. I believe it is only a one-handed weapon, so we can give him a shield. We do lose the evasion bonus, and we lose the damage against flying, but I think for the 3 extra damage, we do it. Alright. Traveler's Tunic. 1 armor, 1 evasion. Or 1 resistance, 5 evasion, plus 2 awareness, minus 2 talent. We lose some talent, but we gain extra stats where it matters. Equip it. One thing that I absolutely love about this game, and once we get back to, we're going to run up to Woodsmoke, and that's where we're going to go ahead and end this video. But one thing I absolutely love about this game is you can really see the evolution of your characters. The RPG element, when it comes to the evolution of your characters, is absolutely delightful to watch. I almost feel silly not attacking this dark cave. Ah, shoot. Let's attack this dark cave. We'll end this video once we're done attacking the dark cave. I'd love to get a chest. Wasted some move points, but I want a chest. No, I have 0 interest in a boat right now. I think I can afford one. I think Homer's got enough gold on him to afford one, but we're gonna grab an energy boost. Cut purse, bone trickster, ghost. That's a tough fight. That is a tough fight. Let's try an ambush. There we go. We ambushed him. If you ambush someone, it's just a 1v3. The people around him can't help him. So, as you could tell, when there's enemies around, it will highlight them and tell you if they can help or not. So, bone tricksters, I didn't touch on this before. They can't be stunned, they can't be frozen, and you can't bleed. Oh, you can actually armor him up. Let's just do the charge. Did a nice solid 10. Oh, we got an extra move? Cool. Kill him. Homer is just taking care of business. Get the XP, we get a little bit of gold. Typically the cut purses carry a large amount of gold with them. I can enter party. Let's go ahead and enter this cave. It's a level 1 cave. We're level 1. No one's progressing in here with full health. Alright, let's see. Chaos Acolyte. Two of the Acolytes have shields. One of them does not. Let's go ahead and see if we can't fail. Cool. Okay. I could see if we could cause everyone to ignite, or we could just pick on this Acolyte here. Let's go ahead and pick on this Acolyte here. Get the perfect. He's bleeding. Lovely stuff. Or, not bleeding. My brain's broken. That's what the matter is. Alright. Sorry about that. Let's see here. So, we could go for a power strike. 21 won't kill him though. This is 13. Let's go for a power strike on this Chaos Acolyte here. Worst case scenario, we totally failed. We did. We only did 4 damage. He's still on fire. This guy goes next. It's 11. I can't kill him unless I got a critical. So let's try and go for a armor piercing on this fool. We'll get it. He's dead. This guy's going to do something to us. He's going to pick on... Ow. Nathaniel, my man, cannot catch a break. Let's go ahead and see if we can't flambe this guy. We can't. I mean, we damaged him, which is good. Thank you, Homer, for evading that. I appreciate it. Let's go for the chop on this guy. We're not going to get a full. He's barely going to be alive. Just got to hit him. Get the full time. That'll work. Flambe again. There we go. We're still doing fairly okay with health. Not great. Let's collect the gold with the one guy that's been doing it. So 2 armor, 1 strength, -1 speed. His speed's already terrible. 2 armor, 1 strength, -2 awareness. We don't care about that either. And I care more about the speed than I do about anything else. So one thing I can do is I could use my God's Beard. And I think, to be quite frank, we should. So I'm going to use the God's Beard on him. I'm going to use I'm going to use Rogar's God's Beard as well to get us that extra health. I don't want people dying. So as you can see, we've got... This is an option. It could be a treasure chest, and it could turn out to be a mimic chest. Mimic chests I have to fight, and you don't get much. If it is a chest, it'd be silly to pass it up. I'm going to open it. There's the mimic. As you can see, mimics aren't great. Ow. I don't know if we get those back or not. I hope we get those back, but we may not. We didn't get the armor piercing that I would have preferred. Let's see if we can light this turd on fire. We can. He has that resistance though, so killing him is going to be difficult. Ow, I'm glad we healed up. I'm going to go for the power strike. I'm going to throw in 2 focus, see if we can't hit him hard. We can, and we're going to get a critical out of it. Alright, even if we can't armor pierce, if this hits, he's dead. I think we get back the things he stole. We just got scare immunity. For now, let's give it to Nathaniel. Ruby of Warm Light, plus 50% damage against scourges. Let's give that to you. We do not get back the things he chomped. That's lovely. So we lost a tinder pouch. And, I'm not sure what else. I forget what else we lost, but we lost something else. That's not cool. Let's go ahead and use the God's Beard on Homer. Because I upgraded his pipe, he's doing okay with that concern. We've got one more fight. Alright, so we've got the Ghost of Mazirik, a cut purse, and a bone fighter. I'm going to try to get an early hit on this cut purse. Because the cut purse will steal gold and then it'll try and run away. Typically. He didn't this time, he just stabbed me. Let's just kill the cut purse. Let's remove him from the equation. Now this ghost can curse. And I don't like curses. Thank you, Homer. So we are going to spend all of our hits on this ghost. We're going to get Justice, which obviously does some spread attacks. Let's see if we can't kill this guy. Okay, no curses. That's what I like to see. A critical could kill him. We didn't get a critical. He's on fire. So he is going to get one stabby. And another dodge. There we go. He's going to burn to death. More gold. Not going to complain. Dead Lotus. This plant will curse those who use it, but also stave off death for a short time, which can be very, very helpful. We're going to give it to you for now. Going to give the lockpicks to you. Let's continue through this. There is our golden chest. Open. So we're going to get a Book of Lore. That's helpful. Armor, resistance, +4 vitality. Let's give it to... Currently, let's give it to Nathaniel. So we got. Not the best result I could have hoped for. So now you can see the chaos increases. Enemy health is now at 105%. And there's going to be more enemies too. And we're almost at that scourge, so we're going to have to go up and fight Lucky. Alright, well this is where we're going to go ahead and wrap up this part. Hopefully that you have enjoyed this. Like I said, there's a lot more strategy in this game than at first I realized when I played it once upon a time. And there has been a lot of things added. There's going to be updates along the way. But please like the video if you're enjoying this. Subscribe if you're new. And until next time, guys, Chikari.